Now we have Harm from Bambu Lab. Quick switch from Multimaker to Bambu Lab. Really like that. Price. So, yeah, Harm, you're going to tell us something about printing in LAN-only, and I will give the stage to you.
Thank you very much, Leopold, and happy to be here again. So welcome everybody. Yeah, so when I was asked to do a little talk about a specific subject, I thought it was good to talk about cloud printing or LAN-only printing. Because for many companies, I understand that it is still not very clear that there are options to use the printer in LAN-only mode. So I prepared a little something for this, and I hope that it will shed some light on this topic. If not, please let me know. So first of all, cloud printing, our normal mode for our printers actually, where you connect your printer to the cloud, connect your slicer to the cloud. You can access the Handy app with the same account, which makes printing quite convenient. Of course, this was all designed with the home user in mind, since this is where our printer started. It was a consumer printer. This is how we created our printers in the beginning. Cloud printing makes it possible to do remote monitoring, meaning monitoring and control. Start, stop, view the print, control the printer using your Handy app. It's all possible from remote locations without being in the same network of the printer when you are using the cloud service. It also makes it possible to use Maker World to do cloud slicing and remote starting of your print. For example, when you find a good design on Maker World, you just select the type of printer you would like to use, the filament you would like to use. You can set your build plate and you can push print without being in the same room or building as your printer. Some features are easier when using cloud printing. For example, the firmware upgrading, it is just the touch of a button. In case you would need support from our official support team, the log upload can be quite easy because you will upload the log directly to our system. And one of the things, one of the things is the AI optimization, which only works when connecting to the cloud. About AI optimization, for example, spaghetti detection, we gather a lot of information from failed prints to see what happens when a print is failing, when the spaghetti starts to happen. We optimize our AI learning by this, and by using the cloud, all the printers will benefit from it. When you are not connected to the cloud, only the hardware version of spaghetti detection will work, and you will have to wait for the next firmware update to get the latest models which AI has learned. When it comes to connection, you can connect to the cloud using Wi-Fi on all our models, A1, P1, and X1C series, using WPA personal and WPA2 personal encryption for your normal home use Wi-Fi network. On the X1E, we also have the Ethernet available, and I will get back to the encryption in a later stage. Yeah, here a little bit information about how we host our services. Amazon AWS for the overseas customers, which means from a China perspective, so Europe, USA, etc. And it has an ISO certification to make all the communication safe and sound. Now, just a little in this illustration about how this works. So Of course, the cloud, your data is protected, and we will do everything to make sure that it will work without issues or any troubles when it comes to security. Still, there are many companies based on the way they work who are just not allowed to connect to a cloud. It can be a personal preference. It can also be a policy in the company that it is just not allowed to connect the printer to internet at all. For this, we really started with our X1E model, which was really aiming at the enterprise user. In this model, we added the Ethernet port, the LAN port, and we added 2 kill switches. We created a kill switch for the Wi-Fi module, and we created a kill switch for the Ethernet port. So you can turn off all communication if necessary. Meaning that if you want to start a print, you will have to walk to the printer, put the SD card in the printer, and start your print there, because no communication is possible. So no workaround for that. Other than that, you can use, of course, make full use of the printer. You can update the firmware offline using the SD card, which also works for the X1C series and will be added on later models at a later stage. So also A1 and P1 will be possible to be updated without an internet connection. But as said, the X1E is a little bit more specific in this. All our printers, so X1E, X1, P1, A1 series, all our printers can be put in LAN-only mode. The only difference between the X1E and other models is the fact that you can use the Ethernet port and that it has better network certificate. I will get back to that. When connected to the LAN-only, when choosing the LAN-only setting, no print information and files will be transferred to outside your network. So not to the cloud, not to anything. Any communication will stick to your local network. This also means that you will not be able to access your printer outside the network, or you should be using a VPN, for example, but you have to be in your network to control the printer. As said, the X1E offers another protection when it comes to the Wi-Fi security. It offers the enterprise network certificate, meaning that you can upload the certificate to your printer to use your enterprise level authentication. Sorry. You cannot remotely start print jobs, control the printer, etc., when you are not in the network, as I just explained. And for example, the Bambu Handy app also won't work in the LAN mode because the Bambu Handy app is connected to the cloud method. So you will lose some convenience, but of course, safety first if your company would require the LAN only. Also, you will lose some features, like, for example, the print history feature, because this data is stored in the cloud. In the LAN-only mode, it will not be uploaded to the cloud, so you cannot choose a print from the history feature, meaning you will need the SD card. And as mentioned, AI optimization does not work in the LAN-only mode. Meaning that you would need to update the firmware to get all the latest improvements. Again, it still works. It is just based on an older previous model. You can connect your Bambu Studio without any issue to the printer in LAN-only mode, and all features of Bambu Studio can be used. So you can still remote view the printer in your network. The camera works without issues. It is really the remote part which is disabled. As said, I prepared a small talk regarding this topic because I think it is, quite, how do I say it? I don't know the correct word, sorry. It is pretty straightforward, let's put it like that. The differences between cloud printing and LAN-only printing. But should there be any questions, please let me know.
All the questions, it was really nice because this is a common question we get. How LAN-only printing works and how to protect privacy is a big topic here in Germany. So thank you for addressing this topic in all detail. Really nice also that you gave this talk. Thank you very much for your time. I know you're a busy man, and it's really appreciated that you stepped in for Manuel doing the talk in English. I'm looking forward to next year's talk from your side or from Manuel's side. And we are really glad to have had you here, or remotely here.
Remotely here. Thank you very much for having me, and have a great rest of the day. Enjoy.
Thank you. The applause is yours.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.